We made it, we made it, we made it. There she is.
Her second toe is longer than her big toe.
That is not true. Do you want to say like that?
Cut off that, I like it.
Oh, it's Elayna. Hey, girlfriend. Hey. You come here often? It's going to be my deepest dive to date. It's a pretty serious dive, so I'm a little bit nervous to be honest, but mostly I'm excited.
My name's Jordan.
And I'm Nate.
We are two scuba diving instructors on a mission to see the world. The whole world, not just what lays above the surface of the sea.
Join us on an adventure as we travel, dive, and explore this crazy big world we call Earth. Sun's just coming up. We are going for a scuba dive. Extremely deep scuba dive. Beautiful sunrise. You know what's so beautiful about it? That, my friends, is none other than the Vagabonds. They're our neighbors. Howdy, neighbors. We met up with Riley and Elayna last night for dinner. No filming or anything, just chill, and that was a lot of fun. Very cool, down-to-earth people. We're gonna meet up with them later for a little sail, but for now, Scuba Duva calls us. Let's go. Jordan looks like a little turtle. Her little turtle head. Oh yeah.
Breakfast of champions, peanut butter and banana rice cakes.
They're probably jealous of our pretty awesome mega yacht we have over here as well. This was all cool. And then, so you got the banana one, and now Jordan's making a pesto rice cake with salt? You nasty. Are you wearing pants?
No.
Okay, I'll stop filming you.
Okay, we are back with Salgar Diving Center in Salgar, and we're really excited because we're about to dive the most famous wreck here on the island. It's called the Santa Clara. I'm also excited because it's going to be my deepest dive to date. The deepest part of the dive, where the bottom of the ship meets the sand, lies at about 47 meters or about 150 feet, just shy of 150 feet. So we're going to be diving on nitrox today, 26%, and for those of you that don't know what that means, nitrox is enriched air, so it's got a higher oxygen content than normal air. Normal air that we breathe just at the surface is 21%. This air is 26% oxygen, and to give you the long story short, what that means is you're going to be absorbing less nitrogen into your body, and nitrogen bubbles in your bloodstream is what causes what's known as the bends. And I could go into a 1 hour long talk explain that all, but I'm not going to. If you'd like to know more about it, feel free to Google the bends and decompression illness, and you can learn more about that. But I'm not gonna bore you guys that already know, or those of you that just don't really care. Just know that the dive we're doing today, it's a pretty serious dive. So I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest, but mostly I'm excited. So we're gonna go get our gear ready, and we're gonna head out to the boat, and we're gonna do this. Here we go.
We've found ourselves in the middle of a Spanish documentary, and they're filming a pretty serious documentary about this shipwreck that we're about to go on.
And we're over here filming the dog.
We're over here filming the dog, like real professionals.
Oh,
Yes, please, yeah. Anyway, we're just in the middle of this.
We're over here
enjoying
getting the hard-hitting dog story while they're getting the real scoop.
They got some pretty serious gear, and we're over here with our Sony hand cam. Anyway. OTS is getting some free publicity in the Spanish documentary right now, though, so that's cool.
Are they filming our
Yeah,
after
they are.
Cool.
Yeah, they're setting up all the gear to look all cool.
You're welcome, Renee.
We were also surprised to learn that Sergey, the kind stranger whose couch we crashed on our first night in Menorca, was the underwater videographer filming for the documentary. So, needless to say, we were pretty stoked to bump into our new friend again and have the chance to go diving together.
And once you're down there, it's beautiful, it's really nice. You can, the front of the boat you can go in the cabin you can go in as well, but it's a little bit small, so maybe you are touching a little bit, and the back is quite nice.
Can you see life down there?
You can see loads. You can see loads.
Sweet.
If it's a good day, you can see loads. If it's a normal day, you can see loads, and if it's a shit day, you can see some stuff.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cool. You ready?
Dude, I'm stoked about this dive. It's pretty cool.
They're looking at the GPS coordinates right now, trying to locate exactly where the wreck is, and then we're gonna drop anchor, and the anchor is hooked up to this big floating ball, and that'll make us a line that we can follow all the way down to the wreck. That way, if there is any current, we're not gonna get swept off on our way down, because it's a long way down. It'll take a couple minutes just to make the descent. But yeah, we're patiently waiting. It's a little bit warm, but I'm excited to get in the water.
So we ran down to the Santa Clara. The case began an old earthly fishing vessel was suspected of having contraband cigarettes. In 1983, during the big storm, it was damaged. And after the storm, the rescuers tried to come out to help them. And they actually kept trying to delay communications with the rescuers. Eventually, they were able to recover the ship, and the next morning, they found thousands of packs of cigarettes washed up all over the east. Once the ship was returned to land, the entire crew disappeared, and the ship sat for years just rusting out, and eventually, in 1986, they finally slipped it where it was here now as a beautiful site for divers to visit. Here we are, 150 feet underwater, inside the Santa Clara.
So we finished the dive. We ninja boogied it out of the dive shop, packed up all our gear, probably as fast as we ever have. And now we are quickly but carefully and within the speed limit, because we've already gotten one speeding ticket, we are making our way as fast as we can back to the marina, and we're going to be meeting up with Riley and Elayna and the gang, and we're going to go for a little day sail.
We're supposed to be there in 3 minutes. We're 20 minutes out.
Yeah, so...
And they put it off a little bit for us, so when you guys see this, we're sorry. We tried.
Yeah.
But
we didn't know we were going to be in the middle of a Spanish TV production. Kind of threw off the timing a little bit for us. Telenovela. We made it, we made it, we made it. There she is.
How was the dive?
Oh, so good.
If you've missed some of our past episodes and you have no idea what is going on and why we're about to hop on board this super sexy boat, I'm going to interrupt our scheduled programming with a quick explanation.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? As we mentioned before, one of our main reasons for coming on this trip was to meet up with Riley and Elayna from Sailing La Vagabonde.
Yes, that's us. Hello.
Hello, people.
Probably a lot of our subscribers know who they are, but for those of you that don't, I'll just let them kind of introduce themselves, and they have a pretty cool story.
Yes. So I'm Elayna. This is Riley, and we've been sailing the world for 3 years now on our boat La Vagabonde.
On 2 different boats. That's a very long story. You'll have to check out our channel if you want to find that out. I bought a boat having no idea how to sail. I met Elayna in Greece. She started making some videos.
Yep, I started making some little vlogs on YouTube, and they did really well, and we were able to keep
Gained
sailing.
a bit of heat.
Yeah.
They started heating up.
Yeah. And we've been sailing ever since, vlogging on YouTube.
These guys came to join us because they're patrons of ours, and we used that crowdfunding thing to fund our journey ahead.
Yeah, which is an incredible thing, and we feel very blessed to have such a lovely bunch of people surrounding us. So we're excited for the week ahead. Yes, we have some fun things planned.
Yeah. Yep, sailing. Hopefully we'll get some scuba diving in.
Absolutely.
Yep, that'd be nice.
Some free diving.
Yep.
Beaching. Menorca is our oyster.
Menorca is our oyster.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And how can people find you?
We have a YouTube channel. I'm sure we can plop a card up here, maybe.
And share with us one fact that most people don't know about you.
Ooh.
Yeah, didn't see that one coming, did ya?
Elayna's on her left foot, her second toe is longer than her big toe.
That is not true. Do you want to see my toe?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Cut up that, I like it.
We untied the lines and headed out into the channel with Riley and Elayna, along with some other patrons like us that support and follow La Vagabonde's journey. There was Peter and Simone, a couple from London that are on the path to starting their own sailing voyage. And then there was Logan, a self-employed 19-year-old making his first ever trip overseas. Other patrons would be arriving over the next few days as well. We were an eclectic bunch from all over the place, but I would grow to love our crazy little crew in a way that I could never have imagined.
It's alright, lock it up there.
This is one sexy boat, I gotta say. I feel like I'm on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous right now on this boat. This is so cool.
Found the comfiest seat on the boat.
Make yourself right at home. Where are we going?
Back to the, I don't know the name of this island. We're going back to the lighthouse.
It's
Lighthouse
called
Island.
It's called Ile d'Air, which is like Isle of Wind, because it's windy. It wasn't actually that windy sailing out here though. We had a very nice, relaxing, super leisurely, calm sail here. Just the sound of the water kind of lapping on the side of the boat, and I think we didn't break any more than like, I think we were going
7
like,
knots?
No, not even. No, the wind, we were going like a couple, like 3 or 4 knots maybe. We were just putzing along, which is fine because we didn't really have that far to go. But we've reached this beautiful island here, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So our plan is to anchor up in this little bay right here, and then we're hoping we can actually go on the island, and there is supposed to be lizards here that are only found here, so like little black lizards. So we'll see if we can find those, go for a little swim, just enjoy the day out here on La Vagabonde. Water's super clear, huh?
Oh,
That's our first boat right there. It's about our price range that we're looking at. Is it the one?
that might be the one.
It's the one. A couple bags of rice cakes in there with us. Maybe one set of dive gear. We can just buddy breathe while we're down there.
Heading to Tonga.
We're good. We're ready.
We'll just wear our gear.
We're
as
ready.
We're crossing.
Just wear the
gear.
wetsuits. We're good.
We're gonna have to anyway.
We got this. You ready? Ready to explore?
Let's do it.
We just arrived and we're about to throw on a mask and fins, and we're going to swim on land and see what we can find.
We had just been to this island the day before with our new friends at Mermaids Diving, but we were still excited just the same. We had explored the natural wonders that this island had to offer below the surface, and we couldn't wait to check it out on land. Within moments, we had found one of the black lizards that this island is famous for. We couldn't get them on camera as we only had our GoPro with us, and they're pretty skittish. So here's a picture of one so you can see what they look like. These guys are highly protected, and this island is the only place in the world that you can find them.
On our way to the lighthouse. Luckily for us, there's only one road, and there's a giant lighthouse on a flat island, so I think we're going the right way. We've got our eyes out for bunnies. That's the one thing we haven't seen yet. We've spotted the lizards right away. Next time I'm coming though, I'm bringing flip-flops. My little twinkle toes are starting to get pretty beat up.
Yeah, camera just died.
For some reason, Nate thought the camera was dead, but it was actually recording the whole walk back. I thought I would catch him in some embarrassing boy talk with Logan, but instead I just heard that he was having as hard a time without shoes as I was.
Ooh. Should have brought shoes. Here we go. Yeah.
I still can't really believe that we're here. It's so surreal to be on a boat that you feel like you know it and you feel like you know the people, but really it's your first time. It's a very strange and really awesome feeling, and I'm really lucky to come here.
Thing right over here is a quarantine / hospital for a old leopard colony or sick people in general.
Yeah,
honestly.
we're not sure. The people describing it to us were not. They were English as their second language.
Yeah.
But
they just said sick people, and I was like lepers, and they're like see. So anyway, that's what that is. It kind of looks like a jail, but
sexy jail.
Sexy jail.
Gothic jail.
The thing is like even like their quarantine for lepers, like they put the most dramatic, just Art Deco statues all over the place. Absolutely gorgeous. So.
Yeah. Art Deco is like not that style.
They put
it's like
Gothic. Yeah.
Or we don't know.
So
we're not architecture students.
It's Art Deco.
We read Gothic on some of the signs. I don't know if that qualifies as Gothic, but it's pretty and old-timey looking.
Yeah.
It's been probably longer than you guys realize since we've been sailing based off of the timelines of our videos. And it feels incredible to be back out on the water and with Riley and Elayna of all people. It's really is a dream to meet them and see this awesome boat and just explore a new part of the world with some people that we really admire and we really look up to. And it's been like a perfect afternoon, and we had an awesome, incredible dive this morning, and it's the perfect day.
Yeah, it's been fun. I don't know.
I said it all.
You said it all.
I said it all. There's no words.
No.
Drop the mic.
Yeah.
Boom.
No, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful boat.
Yeah, and this is our first day. Our first day sailing with them, and we still have a whole week to go. So we have lots more adventures and sailing and stories to tell and stories to hear. And what's going on back there? Oh, it's Elayna.
Creeping off on you guys.
Oh, hey, girlfriend.
Hey.
How's it going? You come here often? Yeah. So, ooh.
Yeah.
And we're having fun.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm really glad we came. And I think it's a really special trip that we'll always remember.
When you need my love, call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love, I know when that highlight blink, it can only mean one thing. I know when that highlight blink.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed our latest episode. We were really excited to share this one with you guys. We had so much fun in Spain, and I just wanted to say another special thank you to Riley and Elayna for hosting us and showing us an amazing time, and to all the other patrons that we met on the trip as well. Love you guys, miss you guys. It was an absolute dream to be able to go sailing on La Vagabonde, and I'm still smiling just every time I think about it. And it's really kind of invigorated us and inspired us to keep, pushing harder after our own dreams, which is eventually to have our own sailboat. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't already, then subscribe to our channel and you can follow our journey as we travel and sail and dive around this big crazy blue world of ours. And last but not least, I just wanted to let you guys know that we are on Instagram. We've been trying to be a little more active on our Instagram lately that we just started. We're Drenched Divers on Instagram, and you can see pictures and updates and just a little bit more kind of real-time stuff than what's going on our channel. So that's it. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and definitely check out our upcoming episodes. We've got quite a few more adventures, sailing with La Vagabonde. We go scuba diving with them. We do some crazy cave diving. It's going to be really fun. And then also at the end of the video, I'm going to post a link to a playlist, which is if you want to get caught up on all of our episodes from Spain, which we've got a couple so far before this one, then you can click there and kind of get up to date as to what we've been up to. So have a good one. Join us next time as our week of sailing and adventuring with La Vagabonde continues.
Can only mean one thing. These days all I do is wonder if you're bending over backwards for someone else. Wondering if you're rolling up and backwards for someone else. Doing things I taught you getting nasty for someone else. Don't need no one else, no. Used to call me on myself.